Hi everybody, welcome to Winter Solstice. I hope you guys are enjoying your evening, and I wanted to create a very peaceful intro for you using my favorite crystal of all time, which is amethyst. And I love the rosemary symbolizing the pine trees because this is a very pagan holiday, so I hope you guys liked it a lot. Tonight we are going to focus on a very special question, which is, what is your love life going to look like this winter? You guys have picked a couple of things that are very magical. You have picked this beautiful, beautiful angel aura, which just sparkles. It's so beautiful. So I am going to put this in frame so you can see it. I will put it right by the amethyst that you chose. Can I put it here? Yes. Okay, perfect. So that's still in frame, but it still gives me a little bit of room to work with some magical stuff. Also, you have picked one of my favorite decks, which is Ocean of Emotion. So we always want to know what our person feels about us, what they're thinking about us, all of that. So the Ocean of Emotion deck is one of my favorite decks to see this. So we're going to use this tonight to channel what your love life is going to be like. But instead of using this for your person, I'm going to be using this for you. So we're going to see, how will you be feeling in your love life in the next few months coming up this winter? So then we're going to channel some other things about what's going to happen. I have some tarot for you. We have some winter oracle decks, which is fun. I know you've seen them being used in my Christmas shorts, Countdown to Christmas, with my psychic advent calendar, and you've also seen them used in some of my other little winter holiday videos. So I think you'll like them. So first I'm going to pull 10 cards here. We're going to do a lot. I'm going to see, what are you feeling this winter in your love life? What are you going to be experiencing? What are your dominant emotions going to be? Let's see. Okay, so for you, now this doesn't mean that it's going to be in chronological order, so it's not like you feel this first and then by March you feel that. This is more like kind of a blanket general overview of what emotions you're going to predominantly feel being as an effect of what happens in your love life. So first I get build. This is actually an amazing card to start with. And it does seem like you and somebody are going to work together to build a stable connection. So this is awesome. Having stability, having commitment. You or they may be an earth sign, or if you're not in a connection right now, you may meet an earth sign, because this earth sign is going to be, or you if you're an earth sign, or both of you could be. It does seem like earth signs are the best traditionally with commitment and with building something secure. They are usually the signs that are not flaky or flighty. Now, of course, there are exceptions. Obviously, if earth signs have fire or air in them, they're more likely to be a little more, fickle. If they have water in them, they could be a little more moody. But I do feel like with build, that this is going to be very good for you. So I do feel like that you are going to definitely have somebody come into your life, or someone that's in your life right now, that will want to build a very strong, stable connection with you. So that's awesome. Right off the bat. Oh. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you this together. So build, stable, and unstable. So this is actually very interesting. So I do have the build card, and I also have unstable. I hope this is showing up in the light. So anyways, this is very interesting. So it says, I'm walking a thin line between being okay and being a complete mess. So what this means to me is, if there's somebody that you've been interacting with that has caused you a lot of triggers, that has made you feel very emotionally unstable, it seems like they will be replaced with someone that will give you stability, or that this person will transform into someone that will now be able to be available enough to build something stable with you. The other example or the other situation that you guys will be going through is you might have somebody that wants to build something stable with you, but then also create some instability. So you yourself may feel like on some really good days, you're feeling super secure in this connection or in the connection that comes in, that you're feeling really good, you're really on top of it, you're feeling like this is a situation that gives you a lot of peace of mind. Then you may go into this unstable energy where there are days where you're very, very triggered. You don't know if your person wants to stick around. Maybe you don't know if you want to stick around. So it seems like, and you may already be going through this situation with a person that you already have right now, and you may be like, oh, okay. And if that's the case, then more of the same, at least for part of it. So it seems like there is stable versus unstable and wanting to be with somebody that builds something stable. The other example is if you've been with somebody that's given you instability and has been triggering you and has not been able to be reliable for you or there for you, then that can be definitely, and I think I even said that, be replaced, but that you can definitely have your own realizations, your own growth experiences, where now you're ready to finally be with somebody that's able to give you now stability. So that is actually something very, very good. I love integrity. You yourself are going to definitely be going through connections, one or more, that definitely you're able to have integrity in them. So whether you're, open and single and ready to mingle and you're ready to date multiple people, I feel like you have integrity when you do this. If you are in one connection, I feel like for you that you're going to be able to have a lot of integrity in this connection. So that is really good for you. So I do love this. So integrity is very much in harmony with wanting to build something stable, and I love that. Even if you're poly or wanting to not have a commitment, I feel like you're able to communicate this very effectively. So that is awesome. And I get stuck, which is interesting. I can't seem to break out of these illusions. So I feel like for you, you also may have been really stuck for a while. Maybe you've been stuck on somebody that has been really triggering for you, or you've been stuck in a pattern, you've been wanting to break free from this. So I do feel like that for you, you're working really hard to get unstuck, because that is amazing. You also may be really stuck on wanting to be with somebody who has integrity, and you have really strong standards and values, and you're looking for someone to match you in that, and that is awesome. I do get loyalty. So integrity, loyalty, stability, this is all very good. And innocent, which is great, because I feel like you're coming from a very pure place. I feel like that you are ready to be in a situation with someone that has integrity, that can build with you. You are also showing up, matching that energy, mirroring that energy. So that is amazing. I do see there's a loyalty there. That is incredible. So I do feel like there's a lot of, that this winter, I feel like it's going to be one where you're able to be in a connection with somebody where you have loyalty and integrity, and they also show up in that way as well. So that is beautiful. And that you didn't do anything, wrong or bad or immoral or whatever. I'm full of hate, despise, and your light inspires my soul and mind inspired. So I do feel like some of you may be trying to heal from somebody from the past. So some of you have a connection or have a person where maybe you're still mad. You might be still angry. Somebody might also resurface, because we are going through Mercury retrograde from December 28th until January 11th. So I do feel like somebody could resurface for you during Mercury retrograde. I feel like that's kind of a short period of time for retrograde, but those are the dates that I remember. But anyway, just look up the dates for when Mercury is retrograde, because it is happening for a few weeks in this winter coming up. And so with the despise card, this is that, there may be an ex or somebody from the past that shows up that you're not super happy about. And if that's the case, if you're still angry with them, there's the opportunity for you to transition that if you want to, if you feel like that this could be a positive energy in your life, that you want to work through this, if you want to kind of reconcile, or if you want to create peace, then I feel like that you could be inspired to do this. For others of you, you might feel like it's finally time to reshuffle this connection and to let this go. And if this is the connection that's been making you stuck, then I do feel like that, and unstable, that this is the one where you're going to be tossing that back so that you can have somebody to build the stability with, which is great. And then I get naive, which is close to the innocent card. So I feel like for you, you have really pure intentions, which is very beautiful. So I like that. but I get broken. I don't know how to fix the pain in my heart. So some of you will be offered an opportunity to heal from a childhood love or from a love from the past. Because it's naive, this is child on it. So I feel like it could be somebody that you've either loved in childhood or somebody that might have broken your heart when you were young, or it might just be, even if this person doesn't resurface, you have the opportunity to heal from this, like in therapy or with a good friend or in some sort of, peaceful way. Because you don't need to have that person back in your life in order to do the healing. I know that sometimes people feel like they need to get that closure or that resolution or that healing from the person that wounded us. But I would say, especially, coming from the point of view as a therapist, which I am, that I would say that in this connection that, or in any connection that has hurt you, that actually sometimes having that person from the past that has wounded you could actually do more damage than good if you're trying to heal it with that one person, like always trying to find resolution or find healing from the person that wounded you, because they may not be more evolved than they were when they hurt you. They might not have any epiphanies or realizations since that moment, or they might still not have very good intentions. So I would say that for you, it's not always that you need to heal it, or they might even be really good people, but they just may still not feel like they did anything wrong, or they might not be equipped to be able to give you the healing you're seeking. And that's where healing with a professional or healing maybe with good friends or family members can help you. But I do feel like that if you are feeling brokenhearted, whether it is from a childhood love, or whether it is from just even a recent love, or even a love from the past that you've loved as an adult where you've just never been able to heal or never been able to get over, I feel like this winter provides you the opportunity to do so. So now let's see, what is your love life going to look like? What connections might be in your life, or who might be already there? And are there new people coming in for you? Okay, so I have the Lumina Tarot for you, and I'm going to shuffle it. I love this deck. It was given to me by one of my Capricorn best girlfriends. So I love using this during Capricorn season, which is perfect since this is kicking off a little Capricorn energy for you. I know that we're on the cusp, and so we're probably not technically in Capricorn, but it's going to happen in like 5 seconds. So good energy for you all around. So I want to see what's coming in for you. So instead of a traditional relationship, I will do a traditional relationship spread for you. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay. First, I'm going to do 10 cards to see what's going to happen this winter for you in general. And if multiple people show up, then they do. I'm also going to go to, after that, I'm going to do, if you do have a person that you want to look at, think of them, and I will do a spread for that person. Now, if you have multiple people, you're just going to have to pick the one you like most. So, all right. Oh, yes, we're going to do 10 first. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And in this particular case, I'm not going to have the cards connect to each other. I'm just going to see blanket statement about like what's going to happen for you in your love life. So first of all, I get the Hangman, which makes sense. It was very much connected to the earlier card that we got about stuck. So for a bit of time this winter, I feel like you might actually still feel a little stuck. You might feel like you're ready to break free from feeling in this stagnant energy. If you have a connection already, it might be in limbo, or it might be on pause, or you may be feeling like it's not really going anywhere or progressing. There is that. That could be a catalyst for change for you, or you may be content just still waiting. It will vary based on what you want to do. I'm not going to even do reversals. I have 6 of Swords. So I do feel like there is a very nice partnership energy, though, that does come in. So if you're in a connection that's stuck, I feel like there's a fresh new energy that can come in for you that is supportive. Also, I feel like if you've been stuck, again, it could transition to more of a commitment or more of moving out of difficult times into calmer times. So that is good. I also get on the Hangman card, I get Neptune. So you or they may be a Pisces, which is ruled by Neptune. Or this might be a situation where you might feel a little stuck in March, or you might feel like in March is a time period when you get unstuck. I also get the infinity symbol on the Hangman card, so it might be somebody that you have like an infinite connection with, or like a deep love, an infinite love. So there is that. Then I get the Hierophant, which is great. So I get Taurus energy showing up strong, where you or they could be a Taurus. Hierophant is wonderful when it comes to commitment. So this is another card of committed energy. So I do feel that somebody comes in for you that's strong. Remember, I was saying that earth sign energy is very good to build stability. So I like that there is somebody that's coming in that's wanting to offer you a commitment. So that is incredible. I get the Three of Cups, which is happiness and celebration. You could meet somebody at a wedding or a celebration or a party or a birthday or an event that's like a holiday. So this is great. I mean, New Year's Eve is coming up. We have Valentine's Day. We have even St. Patrick's Day. We have lots of stuff. So I like this for you a lot. Three of Cups is a good time. Also, this represents a fun time of flirty dating. So if you are single or get single in this winter, then I would say, and not to say that you guys are breaking up if you are in a connection, but I would just say that if you're in a single time this winter, that you, and I'm not implying that you'll break up, then I feel like that for you with the Three of Cups, that it's a really good time period and it's fun, it's flirty, it's dating around, it's good. But there is also a lot of stable energy too. So I do feel like that maybe when you're dating around, that's when you meet this Taurus and you guys really commit. Or it might be that for you guys that you're just lightening up the energy and having a happy, fun time in your dating love life. So that is good. I get the High Priestess. Again, Pisces energy is coming through strong, and even Cancer energy. So High Priestess energy is a very good card. This represents trusting your intuition. Also very good, strong things happening for you in March. So that's good. Now, I want to say actually that while this is not quite a timeless reading, because this is about winter time, this I would say is a timeless reading for the year. So I'm channeling this in 2022 right now. Technically, I'm looking at what's coming up in the winter time, but you guys could be watching this in 2023, 2024, and it will still apply for you, or whatever year you're watching it. So don't feel like it's limited to only this winter 2022 and 23. I would say this is any winter coming up for you next. And also, if you're on the other side of the world from me in LA, you guys might have winter in our summer, and you guys might be watching this later on, and that's cool too. It applies for you guys then. So High Priestess is very strong March energy. It's good for Pisces. It's good for Cancer energy. So March, July energy, if you're watching this in our summer. So that's very, very cool. So I like this for you. I feel like this High Priestess energy is going to be very, very strong with trusting your intuition. You'll be divinely guided. You'll be getting psychic dreams or psychic messages or downloads in some way, or you'll see symbolism, or you'll see little animals that will guide you, but you're definitely going to be guided. So that is amazing. And I get the Lovers card. So you will not, I don't feel, now I feel like this might not be showing up very well. I think this might be a little bright for this card, but I do get the Lovers card. The Lovers card is amazing, and you will not be alone this winter. I feel that this winter is going to be one where you will be snuggled up with somebody, and that's going to be amazing for you. I get the Three of Wands. I do get that there is also a time for travel for you. So this could be romantic traveling, whether you travel with a romantic partner together or they come travel to see you. But I do feel that this is romantic traveling, so that's good. You also might go on a trip and meet somebody while you're traveling. So that is exciting. Then I get for you the Six of Cups. All right, so this is most likely during Mercury retrograde when the past person comes back. But I would say it's not only limited to Mercury retrograde, because the Six of Cups can represent very strong person coming back from the past energy. But what I love about this card is the big butterfly in the center of the card, which to me, this feels like they have changed and transformed, they've grown and evolved, and they're more ready, or they're more evolved to be able to have a good talk with you. So I do feel that this is a positive energy. However, if there's someone from the past that really hurt you, you don't want to talk to them or hear from them, then I would say just feel free to block them. Don't pick up, just ignore them, send their call to voicemail, whatever. You're totally in control. Sometimes I feel like as an astrologer, people get nervous during Mercury retrograde because they don't want to hear from their ex. But the thing is you have 1,000% control of whether you talk to them or not. And unless you literally bump into them while you're walking on the sidewalk or something, which then you still have the power, you can just literally turn around and walk away, never talk to them. You basically have a lot of control over when you connect with or talk with somebody from the past. So I wanted to say that for you guys in case you are nervous, because I do feel like somebody from the past will be resurfacing. But for those of you who want to talk to someone from the past, yeah, very exciting. Then I see for you guys, King of Coins, again, very Taurus energy, also Virgo Capricorn energy. So I do feel like very strong earth sign energy with the Hierophant, with the build, with the King of Coins. Also King of Coins, if you're not going to be literal, I would say this represents a man or a masculine energy that comes in that gives you a very strong commitment. So that's amazing. And normally it's not associated with this card, but on this particular card, there is the bear. So I feel like they give the best bear hugs. So that's awesome. So I love this for you. This represents strong masculine energy, ready to commit. So you do have a lot of strong commitment cards here. So I really do feel like if you've been stuck, a connection, either a new one you meet or this existing connection with your person, and we'll look if it's your person, is definitely transforming into more of a committed energy. And if you feel like this person is just never moving forward, then I feel you meet a new person who is ready to commit, because that's lovely. And I get the Six of Wands, where Leo energy is showing up. You or they may be a Leo, or you might be meeting a Leo. So that's strong. And this is a card called the Hero Coming Home After Battle, which is great because this is connected to, you know, the energy about the person from the past resurfacing. So I do feel like that still is a very lovely energy. So that's cool. Now I want to see what's going to happen. I'm going to actually put these back in the deck and shuffle with them, which I don't normally do, because I want to give all of your cards a little opportunity to come up if these cards do connect to your current person. So this section is going to be for people who are talking about a current person in their life that they want to know. Now, it doesn't mean you guys have to be talking to them. It could be somebody from the past, but it's just someone that you have in your heart instead of, I'm not with anyone who's coming in. So this is somebody that you know is in your heart space for sure. This will be how you're thinking and feeling about them now. This is how they are thinking and feeling about you now. I have a card. We'll just do one. One card for the past, what happened. We'll do three. What's coming up this winter. And then we'll do even a card for beyond the winter time. Okay. So for you, now if some of these same cards come up that we just saw, it applies to your person. So first I get the Star. I feel like you have a lot of hope for you with this connection with your person. So you do have a lot of hope. I feel like you or they could be an Aries energy that's showing up now. And I feel like, or there could be a strong Aries in their chart somewhere. But I do feel like with the Star energy that you're really, really looking forward to and really hoping and wanting that this person can come in. I also see there is an Aquarius. Now I apologize, it's difficult with this glare. There is an Aquarius symbol right up here. So I do feel like that with this person that there's an Aries energy or an Aquarius energy showing up where there's a lot of hope that you feel towards them. Here's that Three of Wands that does show up again. Again, this is travel energy. So this Aries or Aquarius person might be somebody long distance. They or you might be an Aries or an Aquarius and you're connected to someone long distance. You also might be wanting to connect with this person in traveling in a romantic way. So that seems like that's something that's your desire and what you're wanting right now. And I get the Six of Coins, which is you'd probably be willing to contribute financially to seeing them in person. And I feel like this could be somebody that you're also paying bills with, sharing the rent with, maybe having some cohabitation where you live together, or it could be a situation where you are in a financial partnership with them in some way, or that you're willing to be financially generous to make this work. For them on their side, I get the Two of Swords where they have to come up to a major decision. So I feel like they're at a crossroads where they have to make a decision about this connection with you. Then I get the Lovers. They love you. Oh, that's fantastic. Sorry it's not showing up with the glare, but they do love you. It's beautiful and amazing. The reason why I hold them back here is because I feel like maybe it shows up better if it's a little farther back. But I do feel like with the Lovers, they do love you very much. It's very strong. Gemini energy is showing up strong here. So that's great with the mirroring to Coyotes, and that's great. And I get, here's the Six of Wands, Leo energy showing back up. So very strong energy. So this is a person coming back into your life that wants to be a hero, or they may be currently in your life. I do feel like you guys actually might be together, which is rare for this channel, but good on you. And that you guys might be in an official commitment, or they might be just loving you and making a decision with the Two of Swords where they have to make that decision and they really want to show up as your hero. So that's great. In the past, what happened? You guys had a very big important talk with the Ace of Swords. So I do feel like that with this person that you guys have had a strong talk, very strong communication, and that you've just had a new beginning with them where you guys have strength and bravery and you're moving forward and your person is strong and brave, and that's awesome. This winter, what's coming up for you and your person? Who loves you? Who wants to show up as a hero? Knight of Swords, Knight of Coins. Ace of Coins. All right, so number one, your person makes you a solid commitment offer or deepens your commitment to the next level or gives you some substantial thing you've been wanting. It doesn't have to be a gift, but it would be like some love offer, because I'm getting Ace of Coins, which is they really want to show up for you and give you something tangible emotionally. This is the person that's going to be building some stability with you. But is it your person? Because there is competition, to be honest with you. There is the Knight of Coins. Here's an earth sign guy that comes in, earth sign masculine energy, and this would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But there's also the Knight of Swords, which is an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. So there are two knights, two Prince Charmings that are going to be duking it out. Also, your person could be giving you a really tangible commitment offer if you guys aren't officially committed, or deepen or increase your commitment level with your person. And this could be happening during Knight of Coins, Knight of Swords. So during January, February time, during Capricorn and Aquarius months. So that would be strong. So between now until February 18th would be the time where they would give you this offer. So there is that. But I would not be surprised if your darling has competition with the two Prince Charmings that you show up. So there is that. But you know, sometimes there's nothing better to inspire someone to make a commitment with you, or to inspire someone to, you know, really, really make things official, than a little extra competition. And I'm not saying that to give you guys ideas, but I'm just saying facts are facts. Okay, then I get, beyond the winter time, I get 8 of Coins, which is good. So I do feel like there's a lot of stability here. 8 of Coins represents consistency. The same thing each day, the same thing each week. Now, that's not to be boring. This is actually good for commitment. It's good for longevity. It's good to really invest in this partnership and this commitment, and that's awesome. So I love this for you. This is good. If there's a competition between an air sign and an earth sign, I feel like the earth sign might win out. So now I know we are coming to the end of our time. So, and you know, honestly, this definitely took a lot longer than I thought it would. I am going to go to my winter decks. So I might actually just, you guys might have an extra long pile. So there is that. All right. So hello, winter. We're going to do 3 cards for what's coming up this winter for you with this deck. All right. It's complicated. You're working through it. Now that is not a surprise. You guys do have that it's complicated with stability, instability, stuck, moving forward. So you may be in a connection that's a little complicated emotionally. You might be in a situation where you do have those two people, and you might feel that it's a little complicated having more than one person, or you might feel like you're healing and you're working through your healing, or the person from the past comes back and that's complicated and you're working through it. So this is very interesting. But I get hanging in there. That's so hangman. Oh my gosh, you guys, hanging in there. It will get better soon. So even though it's complicated, you're working through it this in your love life this winter. You're hanging in there. It will get better soon. And divine guidance. Look for signs from Spirit, which is the High Priestess card you guys got. You are so going to be divinely guided in this way. You're going to be so intuitive and picking up all these messages. It's going to be beautiful. So I definitely love this for you. Okay, the next, I have 2 Hello Winter decks. The next Hello Winter deck that I will be looking at with you. So what's coming up in your love life this winter? All right. 1. And this is by Divine Moon Empress. We're just going to do a few of them. I was going to do 3, but these fell out, and I'm not gonna. All right, now I don't mean to say this stuff to you that like to scare you or anything, because I am seeing that there are some messages that come up here that do look difficult. Now, I want to say that, and I'll go to the difficult ones because there's a reason why I'm going in this order. So first I get gingerbread, can't be trusted. So you might be thinking that you need to be with somebody that you can trust, especially if someone in the past has betrayed you or hurt you, whether it's been with your person or with an ex that might be resurfacing, or somebody that you just are, healing your broken heart from, maybe even that person in childhood. But I do feel like that you're attracting now somebody that you can trust. And if you're with someone that you can't trust, then I do feel like you end up releasing them so you can be with someone who has integrity, who can build with you. Because I do feel like that you will be with somebody that's stable, because I'm getting intense struggles with the Blizzard card. So I do feel like that there are some intense struggles here in this connection, and I do feel like that you're working through them, because I get snowflake outer transformation. So this person that can't be trusted, these intense struggles you've been going through, that is changing. So there are external circumstances in your life that are changing to transform these situations that you've been either going through or that you've gone through in the past. I do love with, now I'm going to butcher this by accident, Maslenitsa, which is Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus, honor and respect. I do feel like you're going to be either, your person that you love is going to be able to treat you with love and respect and honor you, or somebody new is going to come in that will do so. So I do get that there's going to be someone that will honor and respect you. Also, this is an extra additional message if you are from Russia, Ukraine, or Belarus, or your person is, or a new person is. So I would say that this is a special message for you guys in particular. Not that you have to be from there, or your person or anyone you date is from there, but also ethnically maybe, and genetically in your, family tree, maybe your ancestors are from there, or theirs. But it does seem like that it definitely applies to people from there, but I would also, or if your person is from there, or any of those options. But I definitely feel like either way, that honor and respect will be yours this winter in your love life. So that is going to be good. And I get Christmas, trust the feeling. So I do feel like for you that you can trust your intuition, you can trust your feelings. And I feel like at some point you'll be able to trust the person you have feelings for, because you're going to be, really releasing anybody that you can't trust so that you can have someone that you can trust. So that is good. Then I get the 'Tis the Season deck. So with this, we're going to see what's coming up. And then we have one more Winter Oracle deck. So 'Tis the Season for you, pile one. Ooh, that's what I love to see. Soulmate. So that's fantastic. So I do get the Soulmate card for you. I love this. It's so cute with these little cute people on there with their little cute hair things and ugly Christmas sweaters, or adorable Christmas sweaters, however you look at it. I think that's awesome. I do feel like there's a strong soulmate energy for you there. I love the creating vibe. I feel like you or they may be an artist, or you guys might be creative, or you're meeting someone that's a soulmate that's very creative, or you can create with them, or maybe you meet them in a creative way. But I do feel like that in some way this person probably has some artistic or creative ability. So there is that. Then I get for you, it will happen in divine timing, but it's most likely this winter, and enlightenment. So that's awesome. So either your person transitions into this, or you meet a new person coming in this divine timing. So that's good. And I feel like the reason why your person is able to really recognize these soulmate vibes is really because they have reached this enlightenment in the right timing. So that's something that's very beautiful for you guys. So I do love this. And then finally, with my Deck the Halls Oracle, let's see. All right. So, White Christmas, spiritual awakening. Exactly. So you're having somebody come into your life who has a deep spiritual awakening. It's a lovely energy. Or your person goes through a spiritual awakening and they can show up for you with a very lovely energy. So that's good. And I get the weather outside is frightful. fear of the unknown and fear of defeat. So either your person gets over their fear of the unknown because they're afraid of defeat, they're afraid of failure, they're afraid of losing you, and that's how they transition or transform themselves, or the situation around you guys transforms, that outer transformation card. So you guys are able to overcome your frightful, your fears. So that is good. And that's where your person goes through, or you meet somebody new who has already gone through a spiritual awakening. And then I get Ghost of Christmas Past. I mean, you guys, we can't really escape the Mercury retrograde, the people resurfacing. And it says angel messages and synchronicities. So when your person from the past resurfaces, which most likely happens for most of you, you can still try to manifest it away though if you don't want to talk to them. So don't feel vulnerable. You don't have to interact with them. But I do get that angels are going to be giving you messages, and you'll see a lot of synchronicities, which will give you guidance regarding your person from the past. So that is what I have for you, pile 1. I hope this has helped you. I hope there wasn't too much of a glare on the cards. So there is that. If you feel like this video helped you, feel free to give it a like and a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to leave a comment if you would like to. And feel free to hit that notification bell if you haven't already, so you can get updates from me on new videos. If this did not resonate with you, no worries. You probably have not kept watching this long, but if you have, feel free to pick another pile or another video. There may be messages for you in a different one. So I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this. And until next time, I will talk with you guys later. Bye, pile 1. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your reading today, and happy winter solstice. I hope you guys have been enjoying my winter videos, my holiday videos that I've been putting out. You probably have been watching my advent calendar where I channel your love life, counting down to Christmas. And I hope you guys have also been enjoying my other winter holiday videos, which are really festive and fun, and I've been loving doing them. And tonight I wanted to do something a little more spiritual, a little more serious, a little more beautiful. And so we're going to be channeling what is your love life going to be like this winter in a very winter solstice way. I have my favorite crystals here. I have my beautiful amethysts, which are very special to me. I got these actually in Florida, where I used to go to college when I visited earlier this year, which was very fun. You also have picked this beautiful angel aura. So I'm going to put this in frame for you so you can see it. And I love angel aura. It really connects you with your higher self, your intuition, your energies, and of course the angels, which is very beautiful. And you guys have also picked the Stellar Energy Oracle card tonight, which is great. So tonight, this holiday is celebrated, by pagans. It's what really started and kind of kicked off the Christmas holiday. I don't know too many specific details about it, so I'm not going to butcher it by trying to explain to you any history of the winter solstice, which I'm sure you guys know and will be probably putting in the comments section what's going on with that. But all I'm going to channel for you is your love life. And the cards that I see that fell out for you is this winter in your love life. I love the Wedding Bells card. I feel like either you are in a connection right now or have love in your heart for somebody where this connection can progress to a marriage. Or you're going to be meeting or connecting with somebody that's going to be progressing or connecting or could progress or connect to a marriage. So that is beautiful. I'm going to use the rest of the cards that fell out as well because I feel like they're important. So this winter, I do feel like commitment is going to be showing up for you in a very beautiful way with the Wedding Bells. I also get pure seduction, which is so incredibly nice. You will definitely have a lot of passion this winter. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of cuddling by the fire, kissing by the fire, etc. So that's great. So definitely strong commitment, definitely a lot of passion. I do feel there's going to be a very strong new beginning for you, and that is amazing. It connects to this divine timing card, which I don't always like divine timing cards because I'm an impatient, curious person. So we're going to actually pick we're actually pick this deck to see for most of you, what windows of time are going to show up. Because I get with divine timing, I want to see more specifics. I'm sure you do too. I'm sure it'll be varied for you guys. I know this is a collective reading, but I also want to see if we can get maybe a little hint. The good hint is that it's going to happen this winter. Yay, we like that. And just know that this is sort of a timeless reading. So it's not timeless in regards to like, yes, it's this winter. However, it doesn't have to be 2022 to 2023 winter. If this is basically the next winter coming up for you when you're watching this video. So basically, if you're watching this video now and it's 2022, this is this winter coming up for you. If you're watching it next year or the following year or 2030, this is that winter. So basically, this is the next winter for you coming up. If you guys are on the other side of the world from Los Angeles, where I am, you guys might be going through the winter when we're going through the summer. So if that's the case, this is your winter when you watch this in 6 months. And that's awesome. Or in a year and 6 months. And that's also awesome. So this is whatever winter year you're in and the winter coming up. So that's when the divine timing would be coming in. And I get poetic justice. This is a very strong Libra energy that's coming in. So you or your person or persons may have Libra in your chart. And I say persons because who knows, you may be having more than one person this winter and we will see. But I do feel like there's a strong Libra energy showing up in either you or your person or somebody else that you might meet this winter. So that is a strong clue for you. But while I am looking at this, I want to see a little bit more like, do you want to give me a hint, darling universe, about maybe when the divine timing will be? All right. So the reason why they are being a little cryptic is because it is a general reading. So for some of you, I do get the up in the air card with this dragonfly. Dragonfly is great. It's magic. So I do feel like that, you know, these new beginnings are coming in divine timing, which is a little up in the air. However, I want to say, though, the blessing in this is it is coming in sooner than expected or sooner than you might expect. So that is good. For others of you, it's happening slightly after winter, where I get in April. So I would say for you that you guys might be getting it more at like the tail end. So I would say Aries energy. I know Aries energy is the first day of spring, but I would say that they're probably saying maybe a little later than the winter. So like in April time or sooner than expected, or it's up in the air if, you know, your connection or connections are being like exceptionally stubborn. All right. So let's go to these other cards. I'm going to look at the tarot. So first I'm going to do 10 cards because I want to see what is coming up in your love life this winter and maybe what people cards are showing up to give a little more details to the story. Then I'm going to go more specifically into if you have a person that you're connected to, you have to pick one. We'll look at you and your person. So let's see. We're going to check out this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm not going to do reversals here. 9, 10. Okay, so what's coming up? I get the 5 of Swords. So there is a little independent energy that I get for you. I get that you're a little bit, not on your own, but I do feel you have a strong independent streak and you have a lot that you're doing that you're getting done. I do feel like that you're going to pick yourself at all costs. So I do feel that this is also, it's not normally a card that's interpreted as self-love, but with the 5 of Swords, I feel like you may have to be a little hard or tough love or a little ruthless when it comes to choosing yourself and doing what's best for you. Now, it doesn't mean being like an insensitive person necessarily, but I do feel like it means that you may have to set harsh boundaries. You may have to make tough choices. You might have to put yourself first no matter what. Or that might be what you end up doing. Not that you have to, but it might be like that's what you end up doing in this case. I do get the Knight of Fire. So there's a fire sign, younger person that is coming in for you. So they don't have to be younger, they don't have to be fire sign, but they represent kind of that kind of energy. A happy, youthful, fun, passionate, feisty, fiery, spicy, masculine energy that is either, now if you're literal, it would be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person. If you are masculine energy, this could be you. and I would say that this is interesting, but I feel like that this person coming in is very passionate towards you, and they want to have that pure seduction that you got in that other deck, which is cool. And I get the Hermit. So the Hermit is a Virgo Capricorn energy. So I'm getting Virgo Capricorn energy coming up for your, if people are coming in. Also, I get you might go through this time period again, not that you necessarily have to be alone, but it might be that you're gaining your wisdom through some alone time, or you may have a little bit of a downtime or a period during this winter where you do kind of, collect your thoughts, or you deepen your spirituality, which helps your love life, or you might find that with this energy that you do connect to a Virgo or a Capricorn energy. I get a Six of Wands for you. This is a very strong Leo energy. So Leo is similar to that Knight of Wands energy. Also, the Six of Wands represents the hero coming back home after battle. And this also could be somebody from the past coming back, being more of a hero now. So this is very strong for you. We do have Mercury retrograde happening for you at the end of December, going through most of January, or a lot of January. And so with that, I would say that's a time period where people from the past can come back. I get the Two of Wands, again, sexy, sexy, passionate, sexy time. So I like this. Also, this is a card of creativity. So I wouldn't be surprised if you or they are creative types or anything. It's a sacral chakra energy, which is sexual and creative. So there is that. I'm definitely getting lots of passion here. So that's strong. And I get the Magician. I feel like for you that you're manifesting passion. You're manifesting something sexy, something showing up that's delicious. So I do get that this is for you, which is really good. So I really like this Magician energy. I like manifestation energy for you. I feel like you're manifesting powerfully, and you're definitely manifesting something passionate. I mean, I'm getting a lot of fire and creation and creative energies, which is great. I do get the Seven of Swords. So I do feel like that for you, that there may be somebody that, no, it's this. You're scared and have anxiety that you're going to be betrayed, or that maybe somebody's going to use you, or that maybe somebody is lying to you or not being honest or authentic or genuine with you. So the Seven of Swords is, I feel like normally, you may worry that someone's going to lie to you or betray you. But I would say that this pairs with the Nine of Swords, which is more like you've been worried about this. So I feel like these are more your worries, your anxieties, your nightmares. But I also feel like that, again, use your wisdom, use your intuition. Obviously we can't prevent everything. We can't always see, if someone's going to be doing that deception to us. But I would say just use your wisdom and discernment with who you connect with or who you meet this winter, so that you can be really connecting with people that you can trust. So there is that. And if you feel like that you've been connecting with or have connected with someone that has betrayed you, that I feel like this could be a healing opportunity for you. So you can heal within yourself. And also it can help you so that you can be more open-hearted with new love if you want that. I also get, again, a Leo energy, which is strong because I get the Sun, which is great, and that's very Leo energy. But I'm also getting that this winter, I feel like that is going to be a lot of happy times. So this is also something that's very good, happy endings. And I get the Ten of Coins, which is great. This is a treasure chest card. I feel like this is good luck, good prosperity. That's awesome for you. So I feel like for your love life, this is like people know your worth and they want to show up in a way that's more committed. So that is awesome. Now I'm going to see, and I am going to actually reshuffle these cards back into the tarot deck because I want to see if any of these come up that pertain to the person that you want. So I'm going to see if there is this. I did get a lot of zodiac signs that came through. So it could be that you meet more than one this winter, or it could be that there is, that dynamic for you that comes in. Or that you may already be connecting with one of these zodiac signs, or that you are one of these zodiac signs. All right, so first we're going to do 3 cards to see how you're feeling in regards to your person. So this is all going to be about if you do have a person already currently that's in your heart. You guys don't have to be together. You don't even have to be talking. But if you have somebody in your life or in your heart that you want to know what will happen between you guys this winter, that's what this section is for you. So this is how you're feeling. This is how they're feeling. This is 1 card representing the past of what happened. We have 3 cards of what's coming up this winter between you and your person. And then a card a little bit longer winter, maybe April, coming in. So let's see. So first I get judgment. I feel like, ooh, wow, okay, this is actually pretty intense. You are making a decision about your person, if you want to stay with them or not, or what you're going to do with them. So number one, I get the card of judgment, which is about making maybe even a harsh decision, maybe even a 5 of swords, where you have to choose yourself no matter what. So I feel like that you're kind of increasing the pressure in this connection between you and your person, where you're really needing to make a major choice. I get the 2 of swords, where you have this decision in front of you and you need to make it. And I don't mean that as you have to, like that's not me pressuring you, but I feel like there's something internally in yourself where you're like, I need to make this. Like there's something where you internally feel that this is time. And then I get justice. So we get judgment, 2 of swords, and justice. That is like hardcore energy. This is all very like cut and dry, strong energy where you're like, I need to make this decision. I need to really, really choose. I really need to make this choice. I feel like you have to make a tough choice. And I feel like that's where that 5 of swords comes in, where like you're really, really making that decision. Then I get for your person, oh my God, they are coming at you so hard and fast. Wow. I get the strength card. Again, Leo energy is showing up. Libra is very strong on your side. I am not surprised why you got poetic justice, because again, justice shows up twice. Judgment and 2 of swords. These are all harsh Libra energies, or very like Queen of Swords kind of energy, where you're like, I need to make a tough choice. I'm not playing around. This is like what needs to happen. So you're kind of like laying down the law. So your person though, they're like very empowered. They're strong. They're confident. Their feelings for you are strong. There's Leo energy that's strong, and they are feeling like, gosh, I need to take action on this connection like as if it was yesterday. I get the Emperor, which is the Aries energy. You may be sick of waiting around for your person. You may be giving your person an ultimatum. You might be giving them some pretty harsh truths that are fair and that are valid. So I get the Emperor and I get the Chariot. So Aries energy also shows up and Cancer energy shows up. So the Chariot energy, your person wants to travel towards you. They want to take action on you. They want to move forward with you. They are strong. They are empowered. I don't feel, want you to be making any harsh choices. I feel like they are aware that these harsh choices will not be in their favor, and they don't like the sound of that. So that is interesting. Then I get the 10 of coins, which is cool because that is what showed up in your general kind of 10 card spread about what's coming up this winter. So what's happened in the past is your person, they absolutely have recognized your value. So that's kind of like, yes, it shows up in your winter spread, but I feel like that's because that's what's continuing this winter, because they have already realized your value in the past. So you may not be aware that they've realized your value, but they have. So maybe there's something that you've done. Maybe you've already started to show your actions to your person in the way where you're like, you need to step up or leave. Or maybe, and maybe not in such nice terms, maybe just in very like blunt, direct, like, that's the way it is. Normally Libras don't even get this way, but sometimes when they're pushed to it, that Libra energy will just be very cold or very like intellectual, like very no nonsense, very just kind of like impartial, no bias. So there is that. So they've definitely already realized your worth and your value. So that is good. Then so you've accomplished it, or they've already done this. Yes, here's that Magician that shows up again, and the 3 of Wands. I think you got the 3 of Wands. I know pile 1 did. And I feel, it's so interesting doing this reading. There's actually a lot of carryover to pile 1. So if you were drawn to pile 1, there may be messages for you in both piles, honestly. I feel like you guys may actually be kind of a continuation of pile 1, which is interesting, or at least hybrid of it. So anyways, I get that this winter, I get the Magician. I get that you're manifesting a lot. Your person wants to make magic happen with you. I feel like they don't want to sit on the bench anymore. They're like full steam ahead, and you're kind of like so almost had it. It's very interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like your person racing in and like at the 11th hour being like, wait, doing the like running in the airport, don't leave, don't get on the plane, you know, that kind of thing. Like your person's like a little desperate. I'm feeling a little thirsty. So that's interesting. I do feel that your person's trying to travel. So if you guys are trying to manifest a trip, I feel like that's going to happen this winter, or very well could, or your person's going to try it with you. So that's very strong. So you're making magic happen. You're manifesting your dreams and your goals. You definitely have your eyes and your sights set on the future. I feel like that you and your person have your vision set on a future together, or at least your person would like that to be the case. There's still a stuck energy. I get the 8 of Swords. So there's still an energy where they're kind of holding, I don't know if they're holding back because they're like full steam ahead here. You might be like, you're in jail, pile 2 person. You might be like, sorry person, you're in jail, sorry. You know, like, or you may be manifesting. Whenever I see an 8 of Swords card in a relationship, it either is like a stuck limbo pause energy or a committed, they're not straying off or going anywhere else energy. So I feel like those are 2 scenarios for you guys that you guys can have this winter with your person. And then I get 8 of Cups. So yeah. So you may be walking away down the road. You might find that you're just releasing negative emotions for you to kind of elevate or raise your energy up. There's a little bit of that. So I feel like that this is very interesting here. So I like this for you guys. I feel like either way, you are in your empowerment energy and they are empowered enough and confident enough to come forward for you and step up. So that is good. Now, I want to see also what's happening and coming in for you with my little winter decks that I have, which I'm sure you've seen already in my Psychic Advent Calendar series in my shorts section, or in some of the holiday videos I've already released. So we're going to do some Hello Winter Oracles. So that's cool. So let's see here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3 to see what's coming up with your person this winter, or what's coming up in general for you this winter. I'm not even going to say your person, because your person might even show up in these or something else. Keeping the faith. There is always hope, which is so beautiful. So I do feel like that with you and with your person, I feel like that there is always hope. So either way, I feel like this winter that you are definitely finding that your hope and your faith has paid off. Because I feel like that, you know, this winter, your love life is beautiful. I think that's great. I get glitter and glitz. You are in the spotlight. So that's more Leo energy. So I'm getting for you, you are going to be highly recognized. Your person has you in their sights. They absolutely, I feel, are going to be pursuing you. But I also feel like in general, you are on a roll. You are in the spotlight. People see you. And I do feel like you're going to be getting a lot of attention. And I get loyal friend. Someone has your back. And I feel like this is romantic, and this is probably your person. So I feel like your person wants to be a loyal friend to you. They want to have your back. I feel like they show up. They want to give you love. So this is something that's very beautiful. So I like this for you. That is very nice. Now, in your spread, ironically, I didn't actually see another person showing up. I kind of only see like your person. So not to say you can't have somebody else, especially if your person isn't showing up for you, but I'm kind of getting, unless these show somebody else coming in these winter oracles, that I'm kind of feeling like, I feel like it's just kind of like you and your person, or you and your person, or you and you alone while you wait for your person, or maybe while you choose yourself and then they show up by default or whatever. But so it seems kind of like it's either like you and your person or kind of like you on your own. So far. But yes, literally, I get hockey and it says reconnect with self. And that's like a repetition of the hermit energy. There is that. The exception to the rule would be because I did notice a lot of zodiac signs showing up in the reading. So there is an exception where you could be with, you know, like you can have more than one sign come in this winter for you. You know, if you may want to rewatch this video later on if you meet somebody new, because there are a lot of zodiac signs that I did see. So it could be that there's, you know, one that I listed, Capricorn, Virgo,
maybe you meet a Capricorn and your person's a Virgo, and it goes like that. Or vice versa, or there's other signs that show up. Aries came up a couple of times, Leo's come up a few times. So like that kind of energy. So, but I do get that you and Libra came up a lot. So, reconnect with self is strong. So I do feel like that's happening for you this winter, which is good. Chinese New Year, reconciliation. That's coming up for you in January. So Chinese New Year, I believe, I want to say, I'm not a Chinese astrologist, but I do feel like that this is around January 21st. So it's very interesting. So around the Chinese New Year, I feel like you could reconcile with somebody. Now it's interesting because Mercury retrograde happens December 28th and it goes, a few weeks. But I would say that maybe slightly after the retrograde could be also a time of reconciliation with your person. Or if things get a little messy between you and your person during the retrograde, you guys might be able to reconcile after it. So there is that. But I wouldn't be surprised if also maybe even somebody else from the past tries to reconcile with you, especially because we do have retrograde energy, which is kind of a free-for-all. But I get fruitcake, falling in love. So I feel like you and your person will be either falling in love with each other or are already in love with each other, or you could be falling in love with somebody new. So I do feel like that is very exciting. And with the reconciliation, you may fall in love all over again. So you could fall in love all over again with them if they are really coming on strong and you're able to reconcile, especially take like a sexy trip. So that could definitely be an option for you. Now I have 'Tis the Season Oracle. We'll keep this one. Screw it. We're going to do them all. Because it's a party in here. It's really not. It's actually supposed to be more of like a serious holiday, but whatevs. We're just going to do them all because it is Christmas time and holiday time and Hanukkah time and winter solstice. Broken heart. All right, pile 2. Do you have a broken heart, my sweet love? I know that things might have been a little tough. You've gotten to the point where you're kind of like fed up with all of the energy on your side here, my love. So I feel like for you that you might be healing a broken heart this winter. I don't feel like you'll have or get a broken heart this winter, but I feel like you are already trying to heal from an existing broken heart. And I get rest. Yeah, that's where it is. That's where you're getting the Hermit. That's where you're getting 5 of Swords. You're resting, my love. So I feel like that with this broken heart that you're resting. Okay. Making amends. Oh, that's beautiful. So what's happening is for part of this, you're kind of taking some time out for yourself to rest, to heal your broken heart. But for others, look at how beautiful this is. Now, with this candy cane, it's interesting because I'm actually not getting that the candy cane is broken like a broken heart. But look at these 2 beautiful hearts. I get this ornament, I get this candy cane. It's very beautiful. So I do love this very much. And I get making amends. And what's interesting is actually there is a candy cane on the bottom here that correlates to this. So this is actually very, very pretty. So I do get that in this connection that, yeah. So if there's if you have a broken heart, I feel like the person that's broken your heart wants to make amends. So that's beautiful. And if it's with your person, I feel like they want to make it right. So there is that. And I get present. So somebody wants to give you a gift of love. So that's beautiful. So I do feel like that you will be receiving a gift of love this winter. I also feel like for you that you're going to try real hard to live in the present. And I also feel like for you that you might be really like with somebody that's like present and available and shows up for you and is really there. So that is also great. Then I get for you Ascension and Guarded. Okay, so you're a little guarded. I feel like especially with your person, because your person has probably let you down and they've made you mad. So I feel like you're a little guarded and your wall is up. So I feel like probably for a little bit this winter, that's kind of what's happening, especially if it's been broken, your heart, and especially if you're feeling like you need to protect it. But then I get Ascension. So I'm also getting in the healing time period that this is how you really grow and evolve and you're really like working through this. So that's great because what you do is as you're, starting off guarded then you're ascending, you're really evolving. And I feel like that as you're healing your heart, like you come into this victory. And I also feel like that with your romantic love life, it's going through a victory too. Because I mean, when you're kind of really, really laying down the law and your person is like on fire for you, that's a good sign. I mean, I like that they're coming forward. I mean, it's not going to be like peaceful. I get arguments. I mean, you're kind of really like laying down the law and your person is like not wanting to have that. They're wanting to like move forward with you. So you probably have some words for your person. I feel like the arguments are that you're probably mad and you probably have a lot to say to them. So I feel like you're ready to fight. You're probably ready. Now, it's not like you want to be like fighting like an Aries because we get a lot of Libra for you. So you might just fight by removing yourself. You might fight by just saying your piece and walking away. But I do feel like that for you, you may be ready to like, you know, really speak your mind. And I get wisdom. So it seems like either you can speak your mind with wisdom or you might be letting your person have it, and that gives them some wisdom so that they can make some changes or that they can grow and evolve or that they can come forward for you. So it seems like there is wisdom that you and your person are both learning at this time. And I get interesting. Okay, so this is where a little bit of stuff comes in. So there is part of this winter where you are all tied up. Now, this could mean with the Eight of Swords that you're committed. This could mean that you're a little stuck, or that you're waiting for your person, or that you're freeing yourself from your person. Because there's also a new door of opportunity. So this is where, when I look at it like so far, it hasn't been that somebody necessarily is showing up for you, even though there are multiple zodiac signs that have shown up. And so you may have, you know, two of the signs I've mentioned show up for you. One being your person and another one being someone new, or two new people. But I do go more. But I do get new door of opportunity. So I do feel like there is a new person coming in for you, and that is very interesting. But if you're all tied up with your person emotionally, you may not see this new door of opportunity, or you may have a hard time walking through it. So you may want to make some decisions, Two of Swords, making that decision, about what you want to do in regards to your love life, in regards to, are you ready? Are you open to meeting someone new? Do you need to heal your sweet little heart? So, do you need to be a little less guarded? So there is that. Or it might even be a new door of opportunity with your person where you guys are able to now move forward and not be so stuck, if you guys have been stuck. Now with your final deck, I do have the Deck the Halls Oracle, and we're going to get a little winter wisdom for you to see what's going on this winter. We'll use these. It's interesting I get a bump on the roof. So it's interesting because a bump on the roof, sleepless nights, constant fears, and worries. And you did get the Nine of Swords. So you're worried about being betrayed. You're worried that there could be a bump in the road or a bump in this connection, or that your person would hurt you or betray you or deceive you, or that a new person could. So I feel like for you, that's where that guarded energy just comes in. So I feel like this winter, you might be a little on edge, a little on guard, a little bit wanting to protect yourself. I feel like there's a part of you that wisdom card that shows up is like something that you really, really cling to a bit, where you're like, I really need to make good choices. I really need to be wise. I don't want to be hurt. So I feel like you might be in therapy, they call it hypervigilant. You might be a little hypervigilant when it comes to letting your heart be open for love. I feel like you may not be the most open for love, even if you want it, because you might be very self-protective. But I do get mistletoe, which says emotional vulnerability and expression. So I do feel that in addition to maybe getting a kiss under the mistletoe, you also are coming into a time period this winter where you're going to be very emotionally vulnerable and expressing it to either your person or meeting a new person and expressing it to them when you feel ready as you lower your walls. So that is interesting. And I get maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store, which is light bulb moment and epiphany. But in this case, I think the light bulb moment, it's twofold. One, I feel like the epiphany is yours. You're having a major epiphany about your love life this winter. Two, your person's having an epiphany because you are not tolerating bad behavior and they're going to have to step up. And I feel like they're already geared to step up with you. they do not like being put in the doghouse or being left out in the cold. So I feel like your person is already also having an epiphany and will continue to have one. So that is what I have for you, pile 2. I want to say pile 3. Pile 2. That's what I have for you. I hope that this has helped you. And again, if you guys have liked this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that fun traditional, YouTube stuff. And if you guys felt like this wasn't quite resonating with you, or if you felt connected to pile 1, because I actually feel like you guys might be connected to pile 1, feel free to watch that one, or feel free to pick another pile or another video, whichever one you're drawn to. So I hope this has helped you. And until next time, I wish you a very merry solstice, and I will see you later. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading today, where we are focused on the solstice about what is your love life going to be like this winter. So we're going to pull some cards. We're going to look at some fun magical holiday stuff, and we're going to see for you what is coming up this winter. Now, this is sort of a timeless reading where, yes, we are kind of focusing and honing in on the winter time, but it doesn't mean that it has to be this year. So you could be watching this winter video anytime in the future, as long as you're looking at what's happening during the season of winter for you. And again, I'm in LA, but I know that on the other side of the world, it's summer right now for you guys. So you guys also might be watching this video in your winter if you're on the other side of the world. So just focus on when the winter time is for you, and that will be what this video is focusing on time-wise. But it could be any year and any time you have winter going on in your life. So you definitely have picked a few magical items today on the solstice. You have picked this really huge, extra beautiful, gorgeous angel aura, which is very stunning. So I will put this in frame for you over here. Oh, I will replace this, darling, and I will put yours in frame. This was from pile 2. You may have some messages in pile 2, or you may feel very connected to pile 2. But I'm going to put this, there. You also have picked my Tarot de Paris. So you or your person or somebody you meet this winter might be Parisian, French, or connected to Paris. So there is a little bit of that fun energy there. So I'm going to shuffle the tarot first. And first I'm going to do 10 cards. And I'm going to see in general what is going to happen in your love life. And then if you have a person, I'm going to see what is going to happen between you and your person during this winter. Now, there's not to say that you can't meet new people. And if you do have a person, they may get a little competition. So we'll see what goes on. So we'll see what comes up between you and your person, if you have one this winter, and also in general. So first we're going to do 10 cards in general, and I'm not going to do reversals for this part. And let's see, 9, 10. Okay, here. So let's see what's going on. So first I get the Devil card right away. So I get the energy, which is actually a lot of passion. I do feel like that you are really using your wisdom and discernment to really pick positive energy around you. This card, the Devil, is also symbolized, sorry guys, it's symbolized by Capricorn energy. So you or your person may have some strong Capricorn in you or them. So there is that. So I do feel that there is strong Capricorn energy that comes through, as well as sexy, passionate times. So there is that. I also get the Ace of Coins, which is, I feel like that for you this winter, there's going to be somebody that's going to make you a strong commitment or a strong offer. Now, I feel like it's going to be a love offer, and I feel like that this is going to be a person that shows up for you, maybe an earth sign, maybe a Capricorn energy, or you may be Capricorn. And I feel like that they're ready to, because they are more serious, I feel like that they are willing to give you something tangible and concrete. And I feel like they are ready to, give you this offer. I get the Moon, so Cancer energy is also showing up. And I feel like for you that you might feel a little confused as to, do you accept this offer or not? Or you might feel like, what are your feelings for them, or their own feelings for you may appear to you like it confuses you. So you may be a little confused as to what you're feeling for them or what they're feeling for you, but I do feel like on some level it is an emotional connection, and it's probably a spiritual one. So there is this. Then I get the 9 of fire. So I do feel like if you have had a struggle or a battle in regards to love and relationships, that you're not going to have to struggle so much this winter. I do feel like the battle is over, and this is a very positive card for that. So I feel like that you have gone through in your past some wounded energy, but I do feel like that for you, and there have been people that haven't been able to last, but I do feel like that for you, that now, even though you may be still feeling like you're the last one standing and you're like a wounded warrior, that you do feel like that this winter the battle is over and you are finding yourself feeling more peaceful now, and that you've healed a lot to get to this point. I get the stallion of fire. There is a feisty, sexy stallion showing up for you. This is a masculine energy. It's similar to a knight of wands. Well, it is a knight of wands. So there is like a Prince Charming of fire. This is usually a younger energy or a younger masculine, but doesn't have to be. And this is usually somebody that has fire in their chart, like Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, but doesn't have to. But I would say, so Aries, Sagittarius, Leo shows up. This is also a passionate energy, a sexual energy, a spicy energy. So I'm liking this. So this is good. I like that this is showing up for you. And I get the 8 of Swords, which again is similar to commitment. Because even though 8 of Swords can feel like a little stuck or a little pause energy, I feel like if you see the ropes that are binding this person's hands, I feel like that can also be like cuffing season, you know, where this can be like really about being kind of like, you know, in a committed energy. Or that I feel like that there are people in this winter that really want to have a commitment with you. So that is cool. I get the Spirit of Air. So I feel like that there's air sign energy that's showing up for you, which this is the Page of Swords. So you may have some Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy in you, or your person might, but I do feel like that it's interesting that there is like a fiery energy that's paired with this airy energy. So that is a very cool connection for you as well. But I do feel like that it's really going to be that like you're going to be in a very high, strong communication energy, and you're going to have some good conversations this winter, and they're going to go very nicely. And I feel like you're an effective communicator and you communicate with your logic, which is good. And I get 3 of Cups, which is happiness, celebration, enjoying it, partying, going to nice fun events. You might be, if you're single, I feel like you might be meeting some people out and about while you're social, going out into some events. Maybe even bars, because the 3 of Cups can represent places where people like have some, you know, drinks, that sort of thing. So there is a little bit of that. But I also feel like it's just kind of like a happy celebration kind of party time. And I get the Star, so there's a lot of hope here. There's some Aries and Aquarius energy also showing up, especially Aries with the Stallion of Fire. So that's very strong. So I do feel like that for you, that there's a lot of hope this winter for you. And I feel like that your connections in the winter time period are going to be successful and victorious. And I love this. And they might shock you. I get the Tower. I feel like that it might actually, what I'm getting is it might require you to make some changes in your life to make room for this connection. Or it might feel like unstable when you're really hoping that it's stable. So it's an interesting dynamic, because I feel like whatever it is I feel like you might have to make some changes, or things are going to have to change in order for things to happen this winter, where you have commitment, where you have stability, where you can receive this offer of love. So there is that. So it might shock you, even this love offer. Now I'm going to put this back in the deck and reshuffle, because I want to see with your person. If these cards do come up, I want to give them a little equal opportunity. But I'm also wanting to see if you do have a person now, we're going to be focusing on the person in your heart to see what will happen with them this winter. So what is going to happen with your person this winter? So I'm not doing reversals, but I will have your side, how you're thinking and feeling about them currently, and their side, how they are thinking and feeling about you currently. A card for the past, what has happened already? 3 cards for the winter, What will happen this winter between you and them? And then a card for maybe like a longer term or after winter time period of time. So for you, how are you thinking? What are you thinking about them? Oh, your heart's open. I love this. So, well, I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Spirit of Water is the Princess of Cups. So your heart is open. I feel like you have some romantic feelings here. There is some stirrings of romantic love. You might even be deeply in love, depending on, how long you've been with this person or, this connection. I feel like you're ready to dive forward with them right away. So that's beautiful. I get the 8 of Fire, which is things happening quickly, things speeding up, ready to move forward, wanting to move fast, actually. You don't mind progressing with them and even traveling with them or towards them if necessary. And I get the Chariot. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to take action. I feel like you are full steam ahead, prepared to be with them. How are they doing? So, whoa, oh, wow. Are you chasing them, pile 3? This is fascinating. I get the 10 of Swords, where I feel like this is kind of a painful ending or a breakup. Have you guys broken up but you want to get back together? Or maybe you guys are in separation and you want to be with them. Or it's because I'm getting 10 of Swords for you right now from their side. I'm getting 5 of Swords, so maybe they've had to end something with you so that they can focus on themselves, or that they have to focus on themselves right now, even to, the detriment of everything else, or maybe even to the detriment of you guys. And I get 4 of Swords, which is inactivity, quiet time. They might be quiet. You might be trying to have a conversation with them, and they may not be that talkative. Or maybe they're kind of in their downtime or alone time right now. But to me, honestly, this feels like a breakup. I feel like if you guys have broken up, that they are quiet. Maybe you haven't heard from them in a while, or maybe it's just like nothing is happening on their side, but everything is happening on your side. So that is very interesting. I also get the Star. So in the past, I feel like things have been very successful and you've had a lot of hope with your person. And I feel like that maybe even in this winter, where the Star did come up for you, that maybe you're still hoping that you guys can have something, and that maybe you're holding a torch for them or still holding out hope for them. But what's happening this winter? So that's what's going on like currently, but that doesn't mean that's going to be what's having to happen later. But let's see. I get, okay, so that's interesting. So I get the Emperor, first of all. So I get they may be in a little bit of a selfish space, or they may be in a place where they really just have to focus on themselves, or they need to build themselves up, or they're really needing to kind of focus on them. Also, I'm getting strong Aries energy again. So Aries energy is coming through strong. Also, I'm getting here, they may also be finally ready in this winter to take action on you, especially because they might be responding to your advances. Because I am getting that the things do get better, because I get the 10 of Cups. So this winter, it's interesting. If you want to get back together, I feel like they do. I feel like there has to be a repair, though, of some sort of worry about betrayal or deception, or using discernment in regards to this. Because with the 10 of Cups, this is a card of ultimate happiness. But then I get the 7 of Swords. So I do feel like there needs to be a deeper trust between you and your person. And if they have, something has gone off. You guys are on exact opposite feelings. Where your feelings are strong and passionate and ready to move forward, theirs almost seem like completely removed. So maybe there was a breakup and you want to get back together, and there needs to be like a repair, or there's a healing of trust, or like something happened, which is very tricky. And then later on past the winter, I get the Universe. So I'm also getting with the World card. This can be a card of completion. It can be a card of travel, and it can be a card of really being able to I feel like have a world of opportunities, or a lot of opportunities. So it's a very interesting dynamic. So for some of you, I feel like you guys are broken up and you might stay broken up. Maybe you move on with someone else. For others of you, I see with the Universe that it's like, so maybe there's a completion, but I'm also getting maybe there's an opportunity with you guys, because I'm not getting it's clear, cut and dry, because I'm getting 10 of Cups is happiness, ultimate happiness. And the 7 of Swords is like betrayal, and those energies don't go together. And then the Emperor could be about taking action on things, but the Emperor could also be about selfishness on their part. So it's interesting. I need more information. Okay, I know what I'll do. I'm going to shuffle these cards back in the deck, and I need to get some more clarifying energy on your person before I go to the Christmas Oracle cards. Is your person interested in continuing with you and or getting back together if you guys have broken up? So I'm going to do 3 cards. The first one is Ace of Swords, which is a good new beginning of strength and bravery and good communication. So that's good. Then I get 7 of Cups, which is the card of not having a commitment. Then I get 3 of Swords, which is a heartbreak or a sadness card. So I feel like you guys may have to talk about it, about if you guys are wanting to proceed or continue or commit or that kind of thing. So this is very interesting, but I'm kind of also feeling like they may not be ready at this time to progress with you. And that might be where other people kind of take more of like the forefront of your mind or move forward, especially because there were a couple of zodiac signs that were making themselves prominent. But I'm going to look closer at this to see like kind of what's happening in general. Because I feel like that your energy this winter is good. And I love the 10 of Cups. But there's definitely some really, really very shocking energy for me when I'm seeing it. Because I'm like, oh, that seems a little brutal. So maybe you've been going through some tough times with your person. Maybe you're in separation. Maybe you guys have broken up. Maybe there's a pause time. Maybe you guys are spending some time away just for whatever reason. But it's tricky. I need to look at this more. I'm sorry. I want to see what are they feeling for you emotionally, because that's a lot of harsh energy. What is pile 3's person thinking and feeling about them emotionally? Trust. Do you trust me? Exactly. So I feel like trust is a very important theme in this connection, and you guys are needing to build that. And, you know, if you guys have gone through a breach or a rupture, you guys need to repair the trust. And I get distracted. I can't get my mind off of you. Okay, so they're definitely ruminating about you. They're definitely thinking about you. Maybe they're even kind of fixated on you and on this connection. So that's very interesting. And then despise. I'm full of hate. All right, so for some of you guys had a bad breakup. So there is that. And also I feel like that they really need to trust you. And I feel like some of them are mad, they're sabotaging. All right, they're a little, okay, some of them, your person may be slinking away or slinking off or running, or have run away. So for some of you, I feel like that might have been what's happened before. Maybe they're upset that they have run off or slunk away, because I'm getting sabotage. And then even on the back of the deck, I'm getting anger. So this is a really harsh pile, you guys. I'm so sorry, pile 3. Maybe this is a time where you really are ready to, like, you know, be with somebody new. So this is very interesting. So, okay. Now, I want to see what's going on here. So, what's coming up in general for you? So, this winter, what's coming up for you in general? So, I get growth opportunity. Challenges help you grow and learn. So I do feel like that this is going to be a winter time period where you definitely will have a lot of growth experiences. New challenges are going to be able to help you learn and grow and are going to help you. So this is a good time period where you are going through a growth opportunity. And I get sweet surprise. Good things are happening. So you will be surprised. I do feel like you're going to have a lot of good things happening romantically for you, whether it's with your person or with a new person or even on your own. But I do feel like that there are definitely going to be some fun surprises and good things are happening, which is good. And I get home and family. You have lots of support. So this is also really good. So I also feel like in this connection for you that you are being very supported by your family. And I feel like that romantically, your person might, or you may meet somebody that feels like home to you, that feels like family, that is supportive of you and is a really nice energy. So that is very cool. Now, let's see what else is happening this winter. So I get hot chocolate. It's all taken care of. So that's cool. And then I get Arctic, hidden miracle, and boots, walk all over. So if you feel like your person has kind of walked all over you or even walked out the door, that could be something that you have felt with your person. I do get hidden miracle. So I do feel like that it could feel like that this is actually a miracle for you, even if it doesn't seem like you like this miracle. It might be that this is a miracle given to you by the universe where they took care of this energy if it's not something that's helping you in your life. And I feel like that with this hot chocolate, it's all taken care of. That for you with this situation, it might be that with your person, you know, it's all taken care of, where you guys will reconcile and it will be good, or with the 10 of Cups, or it's taken care of and any deceptive energy has been removed from your life. So there is that. So if your person has been taking advantage of you or maybe mooching off of you in some way or not being honest with you, I do feel like that your universe will take care of it in a way where they're going to be able to give you a miracle, even if it doesn't always feel like a miracle or even if it doesn't like seem like a miracle. But I do feel like for you that this winter, you will get a lot of miracles. So I like that. And that the universe has your back and is helping you. So in regards to the 'Tis the Season deck, I get If You Believe. So I do feel like that your person, or that this winter, there's going to be either your person or someone that you meet that you will be able to believe in. And I think that this is really strong because remember, you do get that love offer. You do get somebody that wants to show up for you. They want to be a stable energy for you. And I do feel like that there's going to be, you know, miracles if you believe in them. I feel like that there's going to be good energy coming in. It's interesting because I'm getting levels. So for some of you, you're going to the next level of commitment with your person or with somebody new. Because I'm getting for some of you that, you know, you're going to the next level and that you're going to be able to have somebody take action on you. And it's interesting where I'm getting like this horse, this unicorn that's leaping, and then this reindeer that's leaping. So there's like a ton of like energy of like wanting to dive in and take action and leap forward. But I'm also getting release. So I'm also getting for you that there may be an energy where you are releasing somebody from the past. Maybe this has been a breakup, or maybe this energy has shifted or changed. And so maybe you're moving forward in a different way. So there is that. So I do feel like that either way, I do feel like you are releasing anything that doesn't serve you. I know you did get the Tower, which is shocking, and that there's going to be a change. So I feel like for you that this change is going to be really helpful, really positive. So now what's coming up for you this winter, I get the Deck the Halls Energy Oracle. So Deck the Halls Oracle for you, I get Holiday Sangria, Social Distraction. So it might be that you bring into your life some distraction energy where I feel like that maybe this person, your person is a distraction, or maybe you're bringing in somebody to be a distraction from your person. But it's interesting because I do feel like that for you, you're going to have a good time. This reminds me very much of like that 3 of Cups energy. And it definitely reminds me with like social distraction that it's like you are going to have somebody come into your life this winter, which is going to give you a fun social distraction, which will help you. And I get bedtime story, dream messages, and daydreaming. And the book even is The Night Before Christmas. So see what happens Christmas Eve this winter. Could be something magical very soon. And I get, yes, dream messages, daydreaming. You're going to be getting a very strong message in a dream. And this is going to be able to help you this winter with your love life. So I feel like this could be either like a prophetic dream, a psychic dream, or maybe just like a guidance dream. So this is very interesting and very helpful. And I get Holiday Feast, which says acknowledgement and praise. And again, with our champagne glasses, feels very 2 of Cups card. So this, like, I feel like for you that your romantic partner, whether it's your person or somebody new coming in, I feel like they're going to be somebody that's going to be a words love language that will give you acknowledgement and praise and give you good, beautiful words and commitment with the 2 of Cups. So I do see that for you, that whether it's your person or somebody new, somebody coming in or this person this winter will give you more of a strong commitment, and this is going to be lovely. So that is what I have for you. And let me see, you know what? when is your love life this winter really, really improving or picking up? I'm going to look at my little divine timing as my final card. So let's see here. When is it picking up for you this winter? In December. So immediately. So this is happening immediately for you guys. So this is very beautiful. So I love how your love life this winter is improving just instantly. And that is a lovely message which I'm going to leave you with. So I'm going to end here for you. If you feel like you've liked this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that fun YouTube stuff that you know. If you feel like this wasn't your pile, if you feel like that, especially if you feel like this wasn't your connection with your person, feel free to pick another pile or another video, or there may be some messages in here for you just in general in regards to winter, and then your person may be another pile. Or you might feel very, very connected to this pile and, you know, with the person and the dynamic in that situation, but maybe the other messages are messages you don't love, and you can just pick another pile for more of the general section. So there are no rules. You can always pick another pile if you want to. So until next time, I hope you guys have a really lovely winter solstice and holiday, and I will talk with you later. I hope you have a beautiful winter with your love life. Bye.